RRB. Acha.
Yes, sir.
Good. Ee roju information వచ్చింది. Interview will be from 14th November.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got the information.
Yeah. 14th November అని రాశారు.
అవును సార్.
You joined our group కదా? మీరు జాయిన్ చేశారు కదా?
అవును సార్. మార్నింగ్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాను.
మార్నింగ్ జాయిన్ అన్నారు. వెరీ గుడ్. వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ నంబర్?
8341.
8341. 1 minute. 8341. అంటే
646.
No, వద్దు. లాస్ట్ నంబర్ 98 కదా?
Yes, sir.
Oh, last number is 98. Good. Very good. Don't worry. I have sent you the link for materials.
Yes,
you have to use the materials and then prepare. And ఇప్పుడు ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే అడగండి. క్లాస్ 8 o'clock స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. డౌట్ ఉంటే అడగండి.
Sir, this is my first time, sir, getting for interview.
Very good. So what your degree is BTech ECE.
BTech, sir.
2017.
Yes, 17 pass.
Main question for you will be what you have been doing for all these 4 years.
4 years.
So please tell me what you have been doing. ఇప్పుడు మీరు కర్ణాటక అప్లై చేశారు కదా?
Yes, sir.
చెప్పండి ఈ 4 సంవత్సరాలు ఏం చేస్తుంటారు?
Sir, I have been preparing for this banking, sir, for last 4 years.
So you have been preparing for have you
banking,
appeared?
sir, banking.
Very good. Did you appear for any interview earlier?
Yes, sir. No, sir. This is my first interview.
Acha, this is your first interview. Don't worry. Did you watch my videos that I have posted last 2-3 days?
No, sir. I joined today, but yesterday, but last day I didn't see. Sir.
Acha, మీరు చూడాలి.
Okay, sir.
ఇప్పుడు ఏమో ఒక అమ్మాయిలు 2 సారి రాశారు. delete row. Correct. Some candidates are entering the name 2 times.
Yes, sir. In my name also visible for 2 times, sir.
Acha. సురేంద్ర, మీరు ఎప్పుడు రెమిట్ చేశారు?
మార్నింగ్ సార్ 11 ఆ టైం, మార్నింగ్ 11 AM.
సురేంద్ర రాజు కదా?
ఎస్ సార్, సురేంద్ర రాజు.
పంచదారుల సురేంద్ర. Two times you are given. I know. I am deleting one. ఒకటి delete చేశాను. చేశాను. ఇప్పుడు నుంచి అదే దట్స్ రైట్. ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్ వస్తుందా చెప్పండి. మీ ఎక్కడి నుంచి మీరు వస్తున్నారు? ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ ఆర్ యూ?
సార్ అంటే పిఠాపురం సార్, అంటే కాకినాడ, నియర్ కాకినాడ.
వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఫాదర్ డూయింగ్?
ఫార్మర్ సార్, డైలీ లేబర్ doing.
What is grown in his field?
Rice, sir.
Paddy.
Major paddy, sir. Major paddy.
Very good. Paddy is the thing. How many siblings? How many siblings do you have?
Two younger sisters.
Acha, what are they doing? Which class are they studying?
They have completed degrees, sir. BSc. Both completed.
Acha, very good. Both of them completed degree.
Yes, sir.
Are they also trying for bank job?
No, sir. One of my sister practicing for a teacher's job, sir.
Very good.
Teaching.
Another sister?
Another sister one. She won't interest for another studies, sir. Further studies.
She is not interested. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Andaru చదవడానికి నెసెసిటీ కాదు. ఇఫ్ దే కెన్ మేనేజ్ ద హౌస్ ప్రాపర్లీ అదే
Yes.
మంచిది. అచ్చా,
Yes, sir.
మీకు స్క్రీన్ ఏమైనా చూస్తుంటారా లేదా?
Yes, sir.
ఆర్ యూ ఏబుల్ టు సీ సమ్ స్క్రీన్స్? నో.
Yes, sir.
No.
Someone is connecting to audio. Tilak H. Yes.
నో, ఇది ఇప్పుడు చూస్తుంటారా బిజినెస్ స్టాండర్డ్?
No, sir. No, sir.
ఇప్పుడు చూస్తాం, చూడండి బిజినెస్ స్టాండర్డ్.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
యా,
Yes, sir. It's visible.
yeah. Now business standard, he wrote, this is today's newspaper. Today
Okay, sir.
This Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex is 59,307. Then Nifty index is 17,576. US dollar is now sold at 82 rupees 0.73 per dollar. Now please read this HUL.
Q2 net profit rises to 22.2% to rupees of 2,670 crores. Revenue up 16.4%.
Good. Next.
Reliance Jio Q2 results net profit rises 28% to rupees of 4,518 crores.
Very good. Reliance Jio profit వచ్చింది. Next.
Yes, sir. Competition Commission of India's rupees of 1,338 crores penalty, a major setback for Indian consumers. Google.
ఓహో, ఇది ఏం న్యూస్ అంటే గూగుల్ has been fined 1,338 crore by Competition Commission of India.
Of
But
India.
so that means they will be charging that money to only us. They will charge us only. Now they will be putting charges on our services only. అందుకే చెప్తున్నారు అలాగా. Please read next one. Adani Group.
Consider raising $10 billion debt in lower cost debt green bonds.
Okay.
Yes.
Then
TN Nenan, a less predictable outlook. How will Indian economy do in somewhat 2017?
Then
Center extends deadline for filing GST returns for September till October 21.
Okay. Read.
Markets end marginally upon Friday. Sensex Nifty down 1% is in somewhat 2017.
Let it be like this. Now what we can see is this screen. Are you able to see this screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What is this screen? మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా? Are you able to see the figures?
No, sir, we are still seeing the business studies.
Oh, you are still seeing the business studies.
Business standard page only, sir.
Oh, only business standard. 1 minute. I'll show you this. I will show you this one. Now, are you able to see another screen now? IBPS RRB
Yes, sir.
PO cutoff
Yes, sir.
has been released state-wise, category-wise. You are from Karnataka, na? For Karnataka. For Karnataka RRB, is it not? You are appearing for Karnataka RRB, correct?
Yes, sir.
Karnataka RRB means you belong to which category? OBC or scheduled caste or what? You belong to which category?
OBC, sir.
OBC means they are telling it is cutoff is 65.19 and for general category 78.88. Highest, that there is a thing. Acha, only one thing here, which state maximum mark cutoff for general category, if we see that, did you see that which state is highest? Chusara?
Uttarakhand, sir, 103.
Uttarakhand, how
General.
much?
No,
One
Himachal
not-
Pradesh.
103.44, sir.
Himachal
One
Pradesh,
not
107.
Himachal Pradesh. Himachal, sorry, sir.
Himachal Pradesh is highest. Acha, 1 minute. Oh, 116 visually impaired. And what is this orthopedically? And general is 107.44. Oh, Baba. Oh, God. General category Karnataka is what? How much? Only 65.19. Very less, kada. But
Yes, sir.
see, orthopedically handicapped, for them cutoff is very high. That's what it is. Anyhow, any comments on this? Anybody would like to tell something on this? Please raise your hand. If you would like to speak something, please raise your hand. Anybody? Otherwise, reasoning, I find out of 40 marks, the qualifying mark for SC, ST 16, general 18.5, computer knowledge SC, ST 3.5, general 6, general awareness 1 mark for SC, ST, 2.5 for general. See how low the marks are, how low the marks are. English language 5.75, 9.5. Then Hindi language 10.25, 13.25. Quantitative 5.75, 8.5. After seeing this, I am convinced that people who are good in 1 or 2 subjects, but score cutoff and above, they have a good chance. For scoring good marks, the only option is say either Hindi or English, or say computer knowledge, because general awareness and all, they are giving very low marks. Questions are very tough. So that is the situation. Good. I think all of you, it's time over now. Oh, right now it is 8 o'clock. Good. So many people are waiting. I am admitting them. Good. Surendra, don't worry. You will succeed. Only thing is, I want you to go by this pattern I am suggesting you. You must read whatever things I am telling you. Okay. Yeah. Now, yeah, I am now going for the. I'm going to play. This one. Yeah, just a minute. Hold on. Yeah. So this is what your material is. I am showing you that material now on the screen. This is what we are discussing. Are you able to see this material now on the screen? This is the, and we were going through this material, I think so. Yeah, this is the page we were seeing. This is the page we were seeing. And now candidates, you have been told what is the interview date also. Interview date has been announced already from 14th of November. So what I will do, I will be conducting these classes. I have given you all the materials. Right now it is 21. So such of those people who can take interview from 28, not now, from next week, you decide and try to take mock interview so that you can know what is your level. What is your level? And so that you can improve it later on. This is what it is. So yesterday we were going through this material. Yeah. Yesterday somebody could not read in the last, who was there in the last, somebody raised his hand, but he could not read. Who is that? That boy has come now. Is he there now? No. Doesn't matter. Now, I will close all this unnecessary. Now, let me ask you, all of you have received material from me showing, say, the ID to be used for this class, and also video links, and also links for the materials that I am now showing you on the screen. This one, I hope you have already received it. Anybody has not received it, please tell me. And another thing, I want you to go through the videos posted in IBPS RRB PO interview also. I will give that link in the Telegram page. And not only that, if any of you have not filled in that form, please fill up that form so that I will send the updates of interviews periodically to you. आपको 2-3 दिन का एक साथ में जो इंटरव्यू वीडियोस है उसको हम आपको बेच सकते हैं, इसलिए आप उसको भरने से अच्छा होगा. और इसका बीच में कुछ, anybody has got some doubt, any doubt you are having now? Otherwise, please raise your hand. Those who are willing to read, please raise your hand. Yeah,
So,
Mamata.
sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, please ask. Who is asking?
Sir, I am Mamta.
Mamata, ask.
So yesterday we were discussed about stock market,
Yeah.
and someone asked that whether RRBs are can be listed on stock market or not. And
No, RRB listed nahi. He asked whether RRBs can invest in stocks.
okay, sir. So RRBs can be listed on stock exchanges, right?
Yeah, RRB, they can buy stocks. There is nothing wrong. But the RRB's shares are not listed in stock exchanges.
Okay, sir.
Because RRBs are now only, there is a proposal for raising money from the market. And only if that is approved, banks, RRBs will be permitted to go for raising money from the market.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, that is a thing. Surya
Okay,
Nayak
sir.
is also joining it. Yeah. Now, how many people have raised hand for reading? 2, 3. Mamata and Rajeshwari. Mamata, please
Yes,
read
sir.
Financial Organization in India.
Okay, sir. Financial organization in India. India Infrastructure Finance Company Limited.
One minute.
IIFCL.
Yeah. IIFCL. Continue.
IIFCL is a wholly owned Government of India company set up in 2006 to provide long-term financial assistance to viable infrastructure projects through the scheme for financing viable infrastructure projects through a special purpose vehicle called India Infrastructure Finance Company Limited, broadly referred to as SIFTI. The sectors eligible for financial assistance from IIFCL includes transportation, energy, water, sanitation, communication, social and commercial infrastructure. The authorized and paid up capital of the company as on 31st March 2018 stood at rupees 6,000 crore and rupees 4,102 crore respectively.
Mamata, what is the major you have studied?
Sir, I did my graduation in BSc, sir.
BSc. So you
Yes,
know
sir.
what is meant by authorized capital? You don't know. You may not know.
No, sir.
Authorized capital means, see, whenever, see, first I should tell you, A business, are you able to see me? Yeah. When a business is done, it can be done by one person. What is that called, Mamata? One individual can run a company. What is such a company called? Sole proprietor.
ఫోన్
Okay,
చేసింది
sir.
ఆయన క్లాస్ వింటున్నా అది కట్ చేసినాను అని చెప్పి
Sole proprietor.
ఫోన్
Acha.
చేసింది దీంట్లో
Okay, sir.
క్లాస్ వింటున్నాను అని చెప్పి
Sole proprietor.
Sir.
Then when 2-3 people join together, that is known as partnership. But another form of company is known as limited company. Again, it is divided into private limited company and public limited company. When the companies are formed, they are registered. They prepare a document known as Memorandum and Articles of Association. Then it will be registered with the Registrar of Joint Stock. All of you switch off the mic. All of you switch off the mic. All of you switch off the mic except Mamata, who is reading now. Yeah, please switch off. The company will be registered with Registrar of Joint Stock Companies. And a private company is one where only friends, relatives, they are investing. But that much alone, money alone is not sufficient. Sometimes companies want huge funds. And for that huge funds, they will have to go for, say, public limited company. So in the case of private limited company, minimum 2 shareholders, maximum 200 shareholders. In the case of public limited company, minimum 7 shareholders, maximum unlimited. In India, biggest company is in terms of shareholders is Reliance India Limited. Now,
Okay, sir.
when the companies, public limited companies, they want to raise money, they will be authorized. You are permitted to raise up to 6,000 crore. But companies may not go for raising that money immediately. They will raise step by step. And whatever amount has been paid is known as paid up capital. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mamata is reading. Please read Export Import Bank of India.
Yes, sir. Export Import Bank of India, EXIM. It is a finance institution in India.
Mamata, 1 minute. It is coming here. A participant has enabled closed captioning. What is closed captioning? Anybody who has done this? What is meant by
Don't know.
closed captioning? Who can see this transcript recording on? The transcript from this meeting may be saved and shared with apps and others by participants with relevant permissions based on the settings configured in this meeting. Who has enabled this captioned captioning?
Sir, I did.
What is your name?
Sir, Manoj Bhaiya.
Manoj. What did you do? What is happening when you do this?
Sir, I
So you are recording it.
no, sir. I started captions, English captions to read. They coming down there
Acha.
in the screen.
Supposing
subtitles, sir.
Subtitles.
subtitles. And
Yes,
supposing one speaks in some other vernacular language, what will happen?
sir.
Supposing
So it
I
will not
speak.
recognize that other languages.
Acha,
It will
acha.
only recognize English languages and give it as subtitles.
Oh, are you getting subtitles like that for whatever we are speaking in English?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are getting.
can others also see it now? Why don't you make it for others also to see?
We have to enable in the options. There is a
Acha,
option
1
called
minute.
captions.
Acha, 1 minute. I will do that. Participants chat. Here captions. Yeah. Captions. Show captions. Speaking language English. Show captions. Yeah. Will this do? Now I think it should come now. Show captions. I have done show captions. Live transcript is available. Okay. Are you seeing it now?
Yes, sir.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
I am telling are you, but it is recording as audio wrongly. कोई बात नहीं. No problem. Yeah. Now what are we going to do now? Mamata was reading. Mamata, can you continue?
Yes, sir.
Export Import Bank of India. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Exim Bank is a finance institution in India established in 1982 under Export-Import Bank of India Act 1981. It provides a wide range of services which includes import of technology and export product development, export production, export marketing, pre-shipment and post-shipment, and overseas investment. Its headquarters is in Mumbai.
Continue.
Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI. SIDBI set up on 1990 under an act of Indian Parliament, acts as the principal financial institution for promotion, financing and development of the micro, small and medium enterprises MSME sector, as well as for coordination of functions of institutions engaged in similar activities. It has been working towards the sustainable developments of MSME sector. Its headquarters is in Lucknow.
Good. Stop. Mamata
Okay, sir.
and others, all of you remember, as far as RRB is concerned, you must know about RRBs. For example, you must know what is meant by regional rural banks. And because in one or two interviews, many interviews, they ask the questions based on this. For example, if I think you are, can you see Wikipedia now? Are you seeing Wikipedia on the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this we must go through, we must update our knowledge. Whatever changes are coming, we should know. Then please note down what are these points. Number 2, you must know about your place. I told you yesterday itself, your district and your state. Then number 3, you must be able to tell about yourself and your family very clearly. This is important. And the next important point as far as small RRB is that anything related to agriculture, all the things relating to agriculture, more especially relating to your state, बिल्कुल आपको पता होना है. There, what type of question they can ask, I don't know. For example, what is the name of the agricultural organizations and what are the crops grown, which crop is being sold nicely, what was the recent, sometimes you get problems like this. In some, which place, I don't know, in Madhya Pradesh or some Maharashtra, what happened, they produced more of garlic. The price of garlic came down so much, they dumped all the garlic in the river. Similarly, sometimes tomatoes price goes down so very bad, they put it on roads. So some such local topics also they will be asking in the interview. So you must be in the position to know this. And apart from this, why I stopped now is that you must be in touch with MSME. Do you follow what I am telling? MSME sector. MSME sector, about that, what is the definition? Everything, whatever has been given in the materials, you go through. Otherwise, if it is not there, you find out and read also. Very good. In fact, yesterday I put up a notice for people who are belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, and some of them, most of them are very poor. They cannot pay, so they have made them come to join our classes free. Are there anybody belonging to SC/ST now? Please tell. Yeah. Have you come for this class?
Yes, sir. I am
Very. What is
SC
your
student, sir.
What is your name?
Anupama, sir.
Anupama, what is it you have studied?
I study BCom, sir.
Which year did you complete your commerce BCom?
2017, sir.
Acha. Which state are you belonging to? For which RRB have you applied?
So Karnataka state, sir. I am from Hubli.
Oh, very good. You are from same Hubli only. No problem.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Now, what is your father?
My father is insurance advisor, sir. Exide
Very
Life Insurance.
Very good. What is your mother?
My mother is housewife, sir.
Very good. No problem. Why could you not succeed for the last 4 or 5 years? All these years, the competition was slightly less than what it is now. Why could you not clear? Were you not preparing properly?
No, sir. This attempt only first attempt, sir, mine.
Acha. Earlier, you have not written
Yes.
any attempt. Acha, earlier,
No, sir.
were you attempting for Karnataka state board exams?
No, sir. Anything. I didn't write any competitive exam, sir.
Then what were you doing? Simply sitting in the house, eating and going and coming and going and coming? Huh? Watching
No, sir.
watching Big Boss. What is watching Big Boss and all that you were doing?
No, sir. After my graduation, I got married, sir. Hence,
Oh,
due to my
acha.
family notion.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you are married.
It's okay, sir.
What
It's
is
okay,
your-
sir. Just,
What is your husband doing?
sir, is a worker, sir. Current in a factory, he's working, sir.
Very good. How many kids do you have?
Sir, I have 3 kids, sir.
3 kids. Oh God. then no problem. Don't worry. But now at this stage, why do you want to come for a job? They will ask this question. ఏమమ్మా
Yes, sir.
మూడు పిల్లలు పెట్టుకొని మీరు ఎలాగా ఆఫీస్ వస్తుంటావు అని అడుగుతున్నారు. So you please answer me in Kannada. After getting 3 children, why do you want to come for the bank job? Tell me in Kannada. Hello.
Sir, I am listening, sir. What should I do?
Tell me.
I don't know, sir.
No, please speak only what you can do, or what you can tell openly. Here, the answer has to be like this, like, sir, now that my children are growing up, they are growing up, my parents and my in-laws will take care of the family, and I will also
Yes, sir.
be able to shift my posting. Even if I'm posted away from this place, I can go and work. And my husband is also encouraging me to take part in examinations. Something like that you should add.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Okay, sir.
Very
I
good.
understand.
Very good. Now, what is the name you said? Anupama, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good name. What is the meaning of Anupama?
Anupama means glamorous, something beautiful.
Really? Oh, good,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good. Nice. Very nice. Very happy.
Thank you, sir.
Certainly you will have this question. Why you are coming after 5 years? You have to simply say, sir, after completing degree in 2018, I got married, and out of as per my father's family suggestion, I got married. So, and now I got 3 kids. My husband is working only like this. There is need for me to get some additional income for my family. So I am coming for employment. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can.
Anupama, you please read
Yes.
this now. Read this Wikipedia now. Regional rural banks.
Yes, sir. Regional rural banks are government-owned scheduled commercial banks of India that operate at a regional level in a different states of India. These banks are under the ownership of Ministry of Finance, Government of India. They were created to serve rural areas with the basic banking and financial services. However, RRBs also have urban branches. The area of operations is limited to the area notified by the Government of India covering, and it covers one or more districts in the status. RRB perform various functions such as providing banking facilities to rural and semi-urban areas, carrying out government operations like disbursement of wages of Manrega workers
Huh?
and distribution.
Wait. What is that? Manrega?
No, sir. Maganrega, sir.
Maganrega. Mahatma Gandhi Nehru Rural Employment Guarantee. What? GA ante emi? What is that?
Guarantee Act.
Guarantee Act.
Act. Very good.
So
Very
N
good.
for
for
N
national,
for
sir.
national.
N for national,
N for
sir.
national, sir.
N for national, sir.
Nehru, sir,
Okay.
national.
Very good. You please put it in our Telegram group. You put it expansion for that. Very good. Now, and distribution of pensions. Please continue, Anupama. You are reading very well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Workers and the distribution of pensions, providing para-banking facilities like locker facilities, debit and credit cards, mobile banking, internet banking, and UPI services.
Very good. Anupama, now one question for you.
Yes, sir.
How will your children allow you to read for the exam? Are they allowing you?
Yes, sir. My parents are full supportive, sir. They are taking care of my children's, and I only concentrate on my studies, sir.
Very good. Children's mat bolna. Child singular. Children is plural.
Yes, sir.
Children's చెప్పకూడదు. అర్థమైందా?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you, Anupama. I wish you success.
Thank you, sir. And also thank you for supporting us, SCSC students, for
Yeah.
giving us free classes.
No. After all, I am conducting class. You are going to just join this class and I will conduct one interview for you. No problem. I will do that.
Yes, sir.
Now, maybe
Thank you, sir.
from 28, 29, I will start interviewing for everybody. Then I will call you people also and include. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now we will go to, yeah, tell me.
Sir, this is my first interview, so I don't have that much communication skills and
No. Hello.
talent.
No, not that way. What is your name, Anupama? You are talking
Yes.
much better than even big postgraduates. You are talking English very nicely. Any problem ledu. మీరు కన్నడ గొత్తాగిత్తా అంటే కన్నడ మాట్లాడా ఓకే నో ప్రాబ్లం సక్సెస్
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ బట్ ఐ డోంట్ నో కన్నడ దట్ ఈస్ అ ప్రాబ్లం
It's okay, sir. I can understand Telugu and Hindi and English also, sir.
వెరీ గుడ్ నౌ వి విల్ గో టు ఎం రాజేశ్వరి గారు
Yes, sir.
ఎం రాజేశ్వరి గారు యు ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ విచ్ ప్లేస్
I'm from Kerala, sir.
వెరీ గుడ్ రాజేశ్వరి గారు చదువుకోండి హిస్టరీ
Okay, sir. Regional rural banks were established under the provisions of an ordinance passed on 26 September 1975 and the RRB Act 1976 to provide sufficient banking and credit facility for agriculture and other rural sectors. As a result, 5 RRBs were set up on 2nd October 1975 on the recommendations of the Narasimhan Committee of Rural Credit during the tenure of Indira Gandhi's government. The purpose was to include rural areas into the economic mainstream since around 70% of the Indian population was rural. Pratama Bank with head office in Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh was the first RRB. It was sponsored by...
Wait. So this type of question they are asking in RRB interview. In fact, there is one boy by name Prasad. He has told in his video that he was asked which is the first RRB in our country? He told, it seems wrongly, Kerala. Whereas the correct answer is Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh. The name of the bank is Prathama Bank. Anybody is there from Uttar Pradesh in this group now? Anybody is sitting here? Kai candidate hai Uttar Pradesh से आया हुआ है? हम ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हैं, ये प्रथमा बैंक अभी है और नहीं है? अभी होता है प्रथमा बैंक? पता नहीं? Do you know whether Prathama Bank is there now or not there? Anyhow, please check it up. That
It is
one.
still in existence, sir.
It is still in existence. Very good. Thank you so much. And now I had something important information for you. Your interviews are starting from 14th of November. Boys,
Okay,
girls.
sir.
So please be ready. Start preparing seriously. Now, where are we now? Who was reading? Rajeshwari.
Rajeshwari.
Rajeshwari. Now continue. Prathama, continue. It
was-
was sponsored by. Continue.
It was sponsored by Syndicate Bank and had an authorized capital of rupees 5 crore. The other 4 RRBs were Gaur Gramin Bank sponsored by UCO Bank, Gorakhpur Kshetriya Gramin Bank sponsored by State Bank of India, Haryana Kshetriya Gramin Bank sponsored by Punjab National Bank, and Jaipur Nagaur Achalik Gramin Bank sponsored by UCO Bank. The RRBs were owned by the central government, state government, and the sponsoring bank with 50%, 15%, and 35% shareholding respectively.
This is important point. All of you, you must know this. Central government 50. Then state government 15%.
50.
And the sponsoring bank will be giving 35% respectively. Could you, this is also very important portion information. And apart from this, about your RRB, who is the chairman, which is the sponsoring bank, what is the paid up capital, what is the total deposit of your RRB, what is the total advance of your RRB, what are the achievements of your RRB, what like that, how many branches are there, how many ATMs are there, like that you must study about your regional rural bank. I know candidates from Karnataka will have problem because they have 2 Gramin banks. One is Karnataka Gramin Bank, another is Karnataka Vikas.
Karnataka Vikas.
Yeah, please go through both of them. And
Okay, sir.
at least about the first one, I think Karnataka Gramin Bank is the biggest, is bigger than
Yes,
the other.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It
sir.
has more branches than.
So please get to know about Karnataka Gramin Bank thoroughly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Rajeshwari. Now, next person who is going to read, I will have to find out. I am not able to get it. 1 minute. Next person to read will be Kirtana, followed by Sharat Kumar Lavanya. Kirtana.
Yes, sir.
Kirtana, come to RRB.
Yeah.
Come to RRB. But the problem is what happened? Somebody gets RRB, he will also get IBPS, he will also get SBIPO, and there will be confusion. That's what is happening now. One person talked to me just 5 minutes back stating, sir, I have already got appointment in SBI CBO. Now, am I to appear for scale 2 interview in RRB like that? Same, one person will get more than one job also. Now, Kirtana is going to read.
Yes, sir.
Kirtana from Tamil Nadu. Emma,
Yes, sir.
Kartik bhai vela senjiya.
Yes, sir.
You know why I am talking like this? Because I am a person from city. We are not familiar with the term Kadu and all that. Kadu means
Okay, sir.
land. That's why.
Yes,
Anyhow,
sir.
best wishes. Continue.
Okay. Recapitalization. A review of the RRBs in August 2009 by the Union Finance Minister revealed that a large number of RRBs had a low capital to risk weighted assets ratio CRAR. A committee was constituted in September 2009 under the chairmanship of K.C. Chakrabarty, the Deputy Governor of the RBI, to analyze the financials of the RRBs and suggest measures including recapitalization to bring the CRAR of RRBs to at least 9% in a sustainable manner by 2012. The committee submitted its report in May 2010. The committee recommended RRBs to have a CRAR of at least 7% on 31st March 2011 and at least 9% from 31st March 2012 onwards. The recapitalization requirement of rupees 2,200 crore for 40 of the 82 RRBs were to be released in two installments in 2010-11 and 2011-12. The remaining 42 RRBs will not require any capital and will be able to maintain CRAR of at least 9 as of 31st March 2012 and thereafter on their own. A fund of 100 crore to be set up for training and capacity building of RRB staff.
Stop. Now, Kirtana, see, actually,
sir.
yeah, 1 minute. The history behind starting RRB was government wanted to do this RRB thinking that the expenses incurred will be less, so they will be able to make more profit for the bank, in turn for the country. And also in villages, the farmers, they were not coming to banks. They were thinking bank means, oh, bada jagah hai. It's a big place, so we should not go. So in order to make them come into RRBs, to the banks, RRBs were started. And in fact, initially in Madhya Pradesh and all, they were having RRBs not like counter and all that, with gaddis, that is மெத்த போட்டு அதுல அப்படிலாம் கூட பண்ணிருக்காங்க. But what happened? Subsequently, things got changed. The unions formed. The unions fought that RRB employees also must be given same salary as other banks. So that is why this concept came. And then what happened? 192 RRBs were crushed one by one. Now we have 43 RRBs. So that is the story behind what has happened. But of course, the story is not complete. We will start with Sharath Kumar, next boy. Sharath Kumar. Yeah, please
Sir.
come. Yeah.
Sir, can you explain about CRAR, sir? Capital risk asset ratio.
Capital risk weighted asset ratio. That is how much the capital the bank has got in order to meet the liabilities of the bank. The full expansion for that, what we have to do, we have to go through this like this. India capital risk weighted assets ratio. We should put like this. Definition of capital. What is capital risk weighted asset ratio? Sharath Kumar, please read.
What is capital to risk weighted asset ratio? The capital to risk weighted asset ratio, also known as the capital adequacy ratio, is one of the most important financial ratios used by investors and analysts. The ratio measures a bank's financial stability by measuring its available capital as a percentage of its risk-weighted credit exposure.
This is the point, Kirtana. The ratio measures a bank's financial stability by measuring its available capital as a percentage of its risk-weighted credit exposure. They say like this, like say, even though the accounts are all correct, people are paying installments properly also, they say there is a risk element involved. So if in a bank, the advances, correct, the proper advances are 200 crores, they say you must provide 0.25% of that from and out of the profit of that month. So can you manage such provisions? Do you have capital to meet the risks that are there? Then when an account becomes NPA, the risk is increasing. Are you having capital to manage such situations? That is known as capital risk weighted asset ratio. This question will be asked to candidates who have studied BCom, MCom, MBA finance, not normally for others, unless they want to trouble you. Sharat Kumar, read this also. What is risk-weighted assets?
Due to this, banks typically hold or set aside a minimum amount of capital to face the eventuality of a default. Risk-weighted assets (RWA) in banking parlance
Banking parlance means banking circle.
Okay. Is a method used by lenders to calculate the capital adequacy ratio of a bank.
Good. Now continue.
What is the current capital adequacy ratio in India? The Basel III norms have prescribed a CAR of 8%. In India, the Reserve Bank of India mandates the capital adequacy ratio for scheduled commercial banks to be 9%, and for public sector banks, the CAR to be maintained is 12%.
That's what they say. Whether any change is there, I don't know. Anyhow, does India follow Basel III norms? Yeah.
These Basel III norms are in line with the minimum capital ratio of 11.5% and minimum capital adequacy ratio of 9%, followed by Indian banks.
Yeah. Then continue. This is a very important question. What is GNPA? Continue.
What is GNPA and NNPA? Gross NPA, that is GNPA, denotes the total of all the loan assets that haven't been repaid by the borrowers within the 90-day period. Net NPA, that is NNPA, is the amount remaining after deducting doubtful and unpaid debts from the GNPA. It is the actual loss suffered by the bank.
Good. Then continue. What does
return on risk-weighted assets mean?
No, RO or WA.
RO. That's abbreviation of RO.
Return on
risk-weighted
Continue.
assets mean regulatory minimum requirements. 7-member country calculated return on risk-weighted assets (RORWA) for banks in their jurisdictions over relatively long historical periods. For each bank in each time period, RORWA is calculated as the ratio of net income to risk-weighted assets.
To be honest,
Sir,
I don't know. Listen, I worked in bank for how many years? You know, anybody knows how many years I worked? 32 years. I worked as a teacher in bank itself for 11 years. I worked as manager for 13 years. But some of these things are really confusing even for a person like me. So I would suggest those who have studied commerce to concentrate on these things deeply, and non-commerce students will simply know the broad definitions. What is CRAR? How much CRAR is required? How this CRAR has come? What is Basel norms? Likewise, only it is sufficient, you know. Whereas these are all very deep ones, but still nothing wrong in our reading and understanding. Somebody asked some question. What is the question you have? Ask. Yes, please. Somebody was having some doubt. Sharath, were you asking some doubts? No.
No, sir. Some other guy.
Anybody else wanted to ask something? I heard some noise, voice. Anybody?
Sir,
Yeah.
CRAR
Hello,
9%.
CRAR.
Hello, sir.
Ah,
Hello, sir. CRAR. Once again, explain, sir. We
Very
didn't
good.
got.
You didn't understand. CRAR. Yeah.
Sir, you only
Here-
tell, sir. Don't.
No. I will tell you. I know you don't want me to read it.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I will tell you.
Explain, sir.
Capital risk-weighted asset ratio measures the financial stability of the bank. How? By finding how much capital the bank is having as a percentage of its risk-weighted credit exposure. Please switch off the mic. Please switch off the mic. Ebro, switch off cheyandi మీ mic. చాలా disturbance అవుతుంది. Please switch off your mic. Who is that? How can I find?
Ram Mohan, sir.
Ram Mogan. Manamogan or Ram Mogan? Hello, please switch off your mic. Yeah, switch off your mic, Ram Mogan. Ram Mogan? No. Anyhow, doesn't matter. That's not required. Capital risk-weighted asset ratio means how much of percentage of the capital you are having is what percentage of the total risk-weighted assets. If your risk-weighted assets is 100 rupees, your capital must be at least 9 rupees. Do you follow this point? Arthamainda?
Yes, sir.
No. The CRAR measures the financial stability, whether the bank can meet its commitments. It is like this. For example, it is not necessary to be considered as a rich man to have crores and crores of rupees. Do you have the money to maintain your present living? For example, do you have money to pay for your rent, to pay money for your food, travel? That's likewise. In the case of bank, what is your capital? Is it 9% of your total credit risk-weighted assets? What are the risk-weighted assets? That's what they have told differently. Different advances have different risk-weighted assets. For example, if it is an NPA, risk is more. If it is a normal account, risk is less. Like that, it is decided. Could you follow this now to some extent? Yeah, but don't confuse too much. But something you must know. Who was reading it? Sharat Kumar, na? Good. Yeah, 1 minute. Somebody is coming online. 1 minute. Hello. Yes, please. What is your name? Samraj Chaudhary, from which place? বলুন কি চাই আপনার? বলুন আপনি কি আরআরবি অ্যাটেন্ড করছেন? আচ্ছা, you are appearing for Federal Bank PO. Please, what is your number? Number बता दीजिए. Please tell me your cell phone number. I know it. I am having it here. I am having it here. I am asking unless full name बताइए. क्या नाम पूरा? Okay, I have noted your name, and then you have to pay 301 rupee for interview. अच्छा, हम अभी क्लास में हैं, बाद में आधा घंटा बाद में आपको भेज देंगे. Thank you.
Sir.
Yeah. See, actually, right now, too many things are going on. Candidates, 1 Federal Bank, 2 RRB 1, 3 RRB scale 2, 3. Yeah, tell me, what is the doubt?
Sir, I too want your number, sir, phone number.
My cell phone number is there for everybody. Na? 8072177482. Only through WhatsApp. Sir, I want to call you. Yeah, no. 8072177482. But you have to call me at convenient timings. That is evening 5 o'clock in India, up to 10 o'clock, 10:30 in India. Because balance times I will be sleeping. Here it is night time in Canada. Right now it is daytime. Arthamainda?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Please note. Yeah. Now I want Lavanya to read. Lavanya. Lavanya, are you there online?
Yes, sir.
Lavanya, I am not continuing with this risk-weighted assets and all. This much is sufficient for us now. But commerce students, I suggest you go through like this. There are so many things are coming. What is D1, D2, D3 and all. Maybe after a few days, when we know about NPA, if necessary, we will come back to this. Now we will complete I think this organizational structure you read. Please read this organizational structure. Yeah. Hello. Are you seeing on the screen? Are you seeing on the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please read organizational structure.
The organizational structure for RRBs varies from branch to branch and depends upon the nature and size of business done by the branch. The head office of an RRB normally had three to 9 departments. The following is the decision-making hierarchy of officials in an RRB. Board of Directors, Chairman and Managing Director, General Manager, Assistant General Manager, Regional Manager or Chief Manager, Senior Manager, Manager, Officer, Office Assistant, Office Attendant.
Correct. Now amalgamation, read.
Amalgamation. RRBs periodically go through a process of amalgamation. In January 2013, 25 RRBs were amalgamated into 10 RRBs. Totally 67 RRBs. In March 2016, there are 56 RRBs covering 525 districts with a network of 14,494 branches. As of 1st April 2020, there are 43 RRBs in India.
Right now, this is the number 43 RRBs in India. Here they can ask some interesting question. Which state is not having any RRB? Can you tell me? Anybody tell me?
Sikkim and Goa. Sikkim and Goa has no RRB.
Sikkim and Goa.
Very good. Sikkim and Goa. Nice. Lavanya, please read legal significance.
Legal significance.
Sir, one question.
RRB.
Yeah, wait. Eddie, what is the question?
Sir, chairman and managing director should be different person or same person?
Same.
Sir, in one recent news, there should be different person. Is there, sir?
No. In big banks, normally chairman is one person, managing director is another person. Otherwise, it can be CMD. Both are same. But you find what is there in your RRB. Understand? Don't worry about other things. Me RRB lo elaga undi. Adi chadugondi.
Okay, sir.
Lavanya, continue. Legal significance.
Legal significance. RRBs are recognized by the law and they have legal significance. The RRBs Act 1976 Act number 21 of 1976 reads, for the incorporation, regulation and winding up of RRB with a view to developing the rural economy by providing for the purpose of development of agriculture, trade, commerce, industry and other productive activities in the rural areas, credit and other facilities, particularly to the small and financial marginal farmers, agriculture laborers, artisans and small entrepreneurs, and for matters connected therewith and incidental thereto.
Another important thing. I was telling you some important. I told you about MSME. Please remember, you must study detailed about Priority sector. Everything about priority sector you must know. What is the which sectors are priority sector? How much advances given in that is priority sector? Every detail you must study, and more specially reference to your RRB. Lavanya, that much is sufficient for you. Thank you. After Lavanya, yeah, Lavanya, you are from which state?
Sir, I am from AP, Andhra Pradesh, sir.
Oh, very good. Thank
Andhra,
you.
sir.
Andhra, మంచిదండి. తర్వాత Manmohan
Thank you, sir.
Manmohan Singh is there now. Manmohan Singh. Manmohan.
Yes, sir.
Manamogan.
Good evening, sir. I am there, sir.
Manamogan.
Manamohan.
Manamogan. I know. Good. Manamogan. Your father is a Congress favorite person. I mean, he likes Congress party.
No, sir. It's actually Krishna name, sir.
Acha, Manamogan is
Krishna,
Krishna.
one of the Krishna avatars.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Now we will come to this banking awareness notes. I think we have studied CTDI. We will go to IFCI. Please go to IFCI.
Okay, sir. Can I start reading, sir?
Yeah.
Industrial Finance Corporation of India. It is a non-banking financial company in the public sector, established in 1948 as a statutory corporation. IFCI is currently company listed on BSE and NSE. It provides financial support for the diversified growth of industries across the spectrum. The financing activities cover various kinds of projects such as airports, roads, telecom, power, real estate, manufacturing, services sector, and such other allied industries. The company has played a pivotal role in setting up various market intermediaries of repute in several niche areas like stock exchanges, entrepreneurship development organizations, consultancy organizations, educational and skill development institutes across the length and breadth of the country.
Good. I know you would not have understood. Fear again when you go to home, once again you read it and try to understand it in detail. Now this is very important. Please read Manamohan.
Okay, sir. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Its acronym is NABARD. NABARD was established on the recommendations of the B. Shivaraman Committee on 1982 to implement the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development Act 1981. It is an apex institution in rural credit structure for providing credit for promotion of agriculture, small-scale industries, cottage and village industries, handicrafts, etc. It also promotes research in rural banking and the field of agriculture and rural development. It is headquartered in Mumbai.
Now it is very relevant for us because RRBs are being supervised by NABARD. That is why we have to know more about this. Please go and if possible, go through the website of NABARD and try to know more details about NABARD also. Continue.
Sir, one question is there.
Yeah.
Sir, in RRB, government share and sponsored bank share is how much, sir?
That we have already studied. 50% is from central government. 35% is by sponsoring bank. 15% is from the state government. Now, government is thinking about making it for open public to participate for raising money from the public. Yeah, tell me what is the doubt you have?
Sir, this is the doubt means government share and sponsored bank share is not should be less than 51%.
No, not that way. It is fully government bank. It is a government bank. 50% is with central government. 35% is with the sponsoring bank. 15% is with the what? The state government. 65% is with the government only. Central government, state government. Still, it is a public sector bank only. No doubt about it. Now continue. Next, who was reading it? Manamohan over. We'll go to the next person.
Yes, sir.
Manamohan over. Next
Sir,
is
one doubt, sir.
Surya Nayak, then Ravi
sir.
Kumar Dubey. Surya Nayak. So what is the doubt you have?
Sir, why is banks called public sector bank? Why not government banks?
No, government banks cannot be told because 100% is not with the government. Only 51% and above is with the government. A government bank means our Reserve Bank of India is now a government bank. For everything is owned by government. Whereas public sector bank is 51% and above share capital held by the government. Similar to public sector undertakings like Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, like that. Understand?
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, whose name I told? Nayak. Nayak, please read Basal norms.
Yes, sir. Basal norms, Basal Accords of Banking Supervision. The Basal Committee on Banking Supervision is a committee of banking supervisory authorities that was established by the central bank governors of G10 in 1974. The Basel Accords are a series of recommendations on banking laws and regulations issued by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. The BSBS Secretariat is located at the Bank for International Settlements in Basel, Switzerland. Its main objective is to enhance understanding of key supervisory issues and improve the quality of banking supervision worldwide.
Very good. Continue.
Basel 1.
Hmm.
Basel 1. Basel 1 is the first of the three sets of regulations, that is Basel 1, 2, and 3, and together as the Basel Accord. The Basel of Basel 1 was completely on credit risk. It provided a structure of risk-weighted assets. RWA, risk-weighted assets, implies that the assets with different risk profiles are given different risk weights. The Basel I classification system categorizes banks' assets into 5 risk categories classified as percentages: 0%, 10%, 20%, 50%, and 100%.
The 0%.
The 0% risk category is comprised of cash, central bank, and government debt, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, government debt, development bank debt, OECD bank debt, OECD securities firm debt, non-OECD bank debt under 1 year of maturity, non-OECD public sector debt, and cash in collection comprises the 20% category. The residential mortgages are placed under 50% category.
That means
The
if
100%.
listen, that means if in a bank 100 crore is there under residential mortgages, then 50 crore is the risk that is there in that particular category. 50%. Yeah, continue. 100% category.
The 100% category is represented by private sector debt, non-OECD bank debt, real estate, plant and equipment, and capital instruments issued at other banks. The bank must maintain capital, Tier 1 and Tier 2, equal to at least 8% of its risk-weighted assets. The Basel I has fixed the minimum capital requirement at 8% of risk-weighted assets. India adopted Basel I guidelines in 1999.
Very good. Thank you.
Basel II.
No, we will. I think we will stop with this because here it is very serious study we have to do. We will do it tomorrow. And in the meantime, candidates, what I will tell you is that those who are studying commerce, those who have studied BCom, MCom, MBA, finance and all, please go through these questions. These are the things. Commerce glossary. There is a thing I have given you. Commerce glossary. Please go through that. Here, what is CRAR? What is non-performing asset? What is return on asset, etc. They will understand. Commerce students will understand. they can study this. And they should also go through, commerce people must go through these questions. These are the questions that can be asked in commerce about balance sheet, about ratio analysis, about ratios, so many things. So please go through this also and be ready. We may not have time to discuss about everything in detail. I will only ask questions and you must be able to answer them in the interview because the time is not sufficient for covering all that. In the meantime, candidates, yeah, I have added a new material. These two are the new material I have added. This one is olive board materials. Olive board. 1 minute. This material is also very good. They have brought just now. Please go through this material. What was the need of regional rural banks when already nationalized by working in India? What is financial inclusion? Why you want to join banking sector? Who is known as father of regional rural bank? What then I explain green revolution, explain NPA, agriculture NPA. What are the functions of bank? Major crops in your districts. What are the recent GDP predictions? Explain World Bank and IMF. Which committee recommended formation of NABARD? Explain Mudra. What is CD ratio? Explain NPA, agriculture, and I think repeated. Then what are the functions of RBI? Then Jan Dhan Yojana. Recent news about Maharatna company. Criteria for grant of Maharatna status. Retail inflation in September 2022. What is the news of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas? Then what is bank? Then explain Kisan credit card. How many all India financial institutes are there in India at present? Explain National Bank for financing infrastructure development. Explain DICGC, Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. Recent laws about PMDY scheme. Then what is new regarding Vande Bharat Express train? Then which country is the world's largest producer of sugar? Which is set to become new BCCI? Who is set to become new BCCI president? That is current news. Then define state level bankers committee. What is the recent news about state level bankers committee? Difference between check and demand draft. Payment Infrastructure Development Fund Scheme. Who are the winners of Nobel Prize 2022 Economic Science? What is Ramsar Convention? What is financial inclusion? Repeated. What is Pradhan Mantri? This is also repeated. No, this is not repeated. Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Then what is the recent news about digital banking units? Then which organization regulates RRB? That much. Then RRBs are registered under which act? What are the major changes by GPAY made in RRBs, regional rural banks? Then what is CASA ratio? What is the recent news regarding PM Kisan scheme? What do you understand by cash crop? What is Rural Infrastructure Development Fund? Which committee? This is again repeated. Why you want to join banking sector after engineering? What will be the impact of listing RRBs in stock market? Current news. How many RRBs are there at present? Explain priority sector lending. Please go through this. Explain collateral and types of collateral. What is core banking or core banking solution? What is green revolution? Explain CRR and SLR. Then that much. This much is sufficient for today's job. So please go through this material also, boys, girls. Then another one I have posted is CA Fundstar. CA Fundstar, this again, it will be big one. Mostly we are covering in other areas. If anything is interesting, I liked this book because here they were giving in simple data like this. So if you go through that, maybe you will understand them better. Some places they are giving pictures also. So that will be easy for us to understand. Like this, they are giving pictures. So you can read that. That will also be of help for you. But now I know what you are thinking in your mind. How much will I read, sir? I have given you a lot of things. Whatever is convenient for you, whatever you are understanding, read it and practice whether you can tell about it clearly. That is what is more important. Now, any other doubts, please? Any questions? Otherwise, thank you so much. Today's class has been extremely nice and useful one. I will
Sir,
post it. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, my name is Tilak. I am from
Yeah.
Karnataka and I have graduated in 2018. Computer science engineering I have completed, sir. Till now, I was preparing for UPSC exams. So this is my first banking exam, and I have come to the interview for the first time, sir. So how should I? What should I tell that gap?
For such people, they will ask what you were doing. You should say, I was preparing for civil services. I could not succeed. They will ask you, did you clear the preliminary? Then they will ask you, did you clear the main? At what stage you failed? Now, which was the main optionals you studied? Which optionals did you study?
Mathematics, sir.
Then they will ask you, what is the degree you studied?
Computer science engineering, sir.
After studying computer science, why did you go to mathematics studies? And then what is mathematics? Which subject of mathematics you like? Tell us something about that. Then tell us who is Ramanujan, what is Ramanujan number, and what is the highest number in some Google. There is one number, which is the highest number. Go to Google and search. Likewise, some such interesting questions they can ask, and they can also ask you about simple. What is 12.5% of rupees 8,800? Tell me, what is 12.5% of rupees 8,800? Hello, what
Yes,
happened?
sir.
Why you take such a long time? As a mathematics student,
1,100.
yeah, as a mathematics student, you must be remembering 12.5% means divide by 8. 25% means divide by 4. Likewise, 8 and means divide 8 and 1 by 4, or 8.5 means divided by 12. There's such thing you must have in your mind quickly. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So they will ask
Sir,
like
one
this,
question.
but they will not mind about your delay. Only thing is, if you answer questions properly, they will be happy. If you know what you know, if you also know what you don't know, that is sufficient. Meeku teluskoవాలి, ఏది తెలుసని తెలుసుకోవాలి, ఏది తెలియదని తెలుసుకోవాలి. Understand Ainda?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, adjusted net bank credit என்ன sir?
அது படிப்போம்மா, படிப்போம், இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு படிப்போம். இப்படியே போயிட்டு இருந்தா ராத்திரி ஆயிப்போடும். இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு படிப்போம். அட்ஜஸ்டட் நெட் பேங்க் கிரெடிட். நீ ஒன்னும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். சிம்பிளா என்ன பண்ற, அஃபேர்ஸ் கிளவுட்ல அவங்க போட்டிருக்காங்க அட்ஜஸ்ட். இது எத்தனையோ பிள்ளைங்க கேட்டிருக்குது எனக்கு. இதுல இப்படி போய், ஆமா, ANDLன்னு போட்டியானா போறோம். இது இல்ல, இப்படி இன்னும் கூட சரியா போடணும். அட்ஜஸ்டட் நெட் பேங்க் கிரெடிட் அப்படின்னு போட்டியானா அது வரும். வந்துடுச்சு பாரு. இது அப்படியே எடுத்து படிச்சா போதும். இது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும் போல இருக்கு. இதுல byju's.comனு இருக்கும், அதுல போய் பார்த்தியானா கூட தெரியும். அட்ஜஸ்டட் நெட் பேங்க் கிரெடிட்னு போட்டியானா வந்துடும். படிச்சு பாரு. டவுட் இருந்தா அப்புறம் கேட்கலாம். தேங்க்யூ so much. Best wishes. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we Sir, I know Marathi and Hindi. Can I mention it in introduction of mine? In interview, sir.
No, you would have mentioned it in the application, is it not?
Yes, sir. I would have mentioned, but only 3 I have mentioned. I know another 2.
No. In the application, whatever you have mentioned, you stand by that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Is it being recorded or not? I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
Recorded?
Recording. Yes, sir.
It is recording. Acha, very good.